course, we're here ready to answer your questions, ready to help you resolve your computer problems, and so you can actually we can actually help you with this. This is something that we do here on a regular basis every Saturday. In fact, we help you resolve your computer problems. And Okay, so let's see. You know what? We probably need to mute. We'll get this working here. Um, so 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 anyway, we're streaming a Faster PC live technical support, heard right here on WPSL, WCNO, and streamed live to Facebook and YouTube. So this is something that we do all the time, every Saturday. You can get your computer and technical questions answered, and this is something that we love to help you with. We would love to help you resolve your technical problems, your computer problems, um, and you can actually give us a call right now, 772-340-1590. Get your computer questions answered right now. You don't have to wait. And of course, we're here ready to answer your computer questions, ready to answer your technical questions as well. And we will actually be doing that throughout the show. And your question doesn't have to be on a specific topic. It could be on any topic. We'll be ready to help you out. And so this is what we want to help you with today here on a Faster PC live technical support. And the streams are going over on Facebook right now, actually starting on Facebook right now, and on YouTube. You are listening to a Faster PC live technical support, and we're here every Saturday in the 10 o'clock hour on 1590 AM. WPSL, also on WCNO 89.9, and in addition to that, streamed live to Facebook and YouTube. And we're going right to the lines. And let me see, did you say Kim? Is that what you said?
Ken.
Ken, okay, sorry about that. I just saw the notification come up there and wasn't able to get back to it. But thank you very much for calling the Faster PC live technical support. Ken, how can we help you today?
Yes, hi. I have an older computer.
Cliff, oh boy, what in the world? Cliff, I lost the audio from Ken.
Well, he's there.
Okay, I can hear you now. So Ken, if
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Want me to restate the question?
Yes, if you could. Thank
I have an
you.
older computer. The Wi-Fi is not working. How can I fix it without doing any internal repairs? Can I get a dongle?
Yes, there is actually a dongle that is available. We carry them in the shop here. They are USB. It's a USB dongle. It's about the same size as a mouse dongle, and we can actually help you with that and get that connected. It's really there's software that goes to install it, and then once it's installed, it just works. So it's pretty cool. We can definitely help you with that. So and it's a really good solution. It actually connects to 5G networks and 2.4G networks.
I installed a range extender, and it's telling me that the speed on the range extender, the Wi-Fi is actually a lot faster than being on the router correctly.
That is possible. In some cases, that's possible. So that's something that can happen, and we can get you we can get one of those dongles on there to help you out.
Okay, great. Appreciate your time. Have a nice
All right, thank you. And we are located, by the way, 7190 South US Highway 1, Port St. Lucie, and we're right next to the new Dollar General, and we are here today. Our number also is 772-878-5978, 772-878-5978. I believe, is it David that's on the line next, Cliff?
Yes, it is.
Okay. All right. David, welcome to a Faster PC Live Technical Support. How can we help you today?
Yeah, I had something strange happen this morning when I tried to boot up my computer.
Yes.
Didn't boot up normally, and then I saw the black screen in the background with some white lighting indicating that there was a problem, and then it said something about strike the F1 key, which I did continuously, and that didn't make any difference. I unplugged the computer thinking maybe I had to reset something. I did that several times and even switched keyboards. It finally worked the last time, but it was quite a challenge to get it to start up. You have any idea what happened?
Well, I'm not sure what messages were on the screen, and that's something that you might want to take, pay attention to if that happens again. But I would definitely make sure that you're backing up your data, because, and what we're talking about with data, we're talking about pictures, we're talking about documents, we're talking about pictures, documents, anything that's important to you, really. Back that up, because you never know how long that's going to, it could be a message that your hard drive is failing. And whenever you receive a warning like that, and you're able to get into Windows, it's a good opportunity to just go ahead and make sure everything is backed up, because just think about the things you have on your computer that would be difficult, if not impossible, to replace. And you want to make backups of those. It's always good to make a backup, because you never know. Sometimes you don't get a warning, but right now you're getting a warning that something is going wrong, and it's a good opportunity to take to make a backup. And sometimes it can. You can have a situation where it tells you, that you're having an issue, and it could be something dealing with maybe your hard drive. Maybe it's dealing with the settings in the motherboard BIOS related to the drive. But we can actually help you, either way, whichever way it is. We can help you if you can't figure it out. But the first thing to do is make a backup of your data. If you need any help with that, we can help you with that as well. But we hate to hear, I was just about to make a backup, when someone has a total data loss, because we do hear that sometimes. I was just about to make a backup, and you've heard the phrase "almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades." It doesn't count at all, in when you're trying to get your data back. We do, in most cases, when customers have failures with their computer, in most cases, we're able to get their data back for them. And again, we're talking about pictures, we're talking about Word documents, Excel documents, we're talking about videos, we're talking about various images that you've saved, Excel spreadsheets, PowerPoint presentations, PDF documents, maybe of your tax returns, or W-2s, W-4s, 1099s, all these important tax documents that are important. You want to make sure that you're backing those up. And we can go over that a little bit in the next segment on how to make a backup, different ways that you can make a backup. And of course, we are here ready to answer questions as well. So anyone that has a question can definitely give us a call, even if it's on a different topic. We can help you with that. And hopefully, this was just a temporary glitch, but just in case, back up. Listening to a Faster PC Radio here, heard every Saturday in the 10 o'clock hour, right here on this station, and stream live to our Facebook page. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back, ready to answer your computer questions. So you know what? If you have questions, well, we can't answer them unless you ask them. Our number, if you want to have your computer questions answered, is 772-340-5090. 772-340-5090. Also, you can type your questions into the comment section of our live Facebook video that's happening right now over at Facebook. You can go there, search for Faster PC. We have almost 23,000 likes. Or you can just go to our website, fasterpc.com. Click on the link to listen to a Faster PC radio. We're here. We're ready to answer your computer questions. And we'll be right back to do that. Computer problems? You need a Faster PC.
This is Brian Longworth, host of A Faster PC Radio, where we answer your computer questions for free every Saturday from 10 to 11 a.m. But it gets even better than that.
Now, wait a minute. How could it possibly get any better than that?
Yes, Cliff. A Faster PC has technicians standing by every Saturday ready to work on your computer.
Wait a minute. Technicians standing by on a Saturday?
Well, Cliff, A Faster PC has technicians standing by Monday through Friday for standard and emergency
Okay,
service,
thank
both
you.
in-shop and on-site. That means you can bring your computer to A Faster PC, or A Faster PC can come to you. And if you need computer service in a hurry, we offer emergency service both in-shop and on-site. We can handle anything from software installs, viruses, spyware, to multi-site VPN networking. Computer problems?
You need a faster PC.
A Faster PC, conveniently located at 7186 South US 1, Port St. Lucie, and on the web at afasterpc.com. For more information, call 878-5978. 878-5978. Computer problems? You need a Faster PC.
From the founding of our company, A Faster PC has provided our customers with quality service and computer products at competitive prices. We find that in the current economy, this is more important than ever. A Faster PC recently conducted a market survey and found that our prices are the least expensive in the area. Some of our competitors charge twice what we charge. Perhaps that's why more customers are turning to A Faster PC. We're helping our customers save money by repairing their computers rather than replacing them.
Now, wait a minute. You mean a Faster PC saves customers money?
A Faster PC offers the most competitive prices for computer repair in our area.
Wait a minute. Technicians that know what they're doing for less than the competition?
That's right. A Faster PC can handle anything from software installs, virus, spyware, and malware, and those annoying pop-ups to QuickBooks, Metisoft, and SoftEnd support, from wireless networks to hardware networks. Computer problems?
You need a faster PC.
Conveniently located at 7186 South US 1, Port St. Lucie, and on the web at afasterpc.com. Call 878-5978. Computer problems? You need a Faster PC.
Welcome back to A Faster PC Radio. I know you've been waiting, well, a whole few minutes for the next segment of today's show. If you've been waiting to give us a call so that you can get your computer question answered, well, now's a great time to give us a call. Give us a call. The number here at the studio is 772-340-1590, 772-340-1590. Of course, if you're a little bit shy, maybe you don't want to call and be on the radio, this is your opportunity, by the way, if you do want to be on the radio. But if you're a little bit shy, maybe you don't want to be on the radio, you don't want people to hear what you say, then you can actually head over to our Facebook video. It's a live Facebook video going on right now. You can head over there. Just go to www.afasterpc.com. Click on the link to listen to A Faster PC Radio. That'll take you to our Facebook page. Or you can go to Facebook, search for A Faster PC. You'll find our page. We have between 22 and 23,000 likes. You'll be able to actually get over there, scroll down on the page a little bit. You'll see the live video, and you can type your question into the comment section. Now, your question doesn't have to be on what we've been talking about. It can be on any topic as long as it's computer related. So head over there and you can be on the show, or just give us a call, 772-340-1590. We did also want to remind you that we have technicians standing by ready to resolve computer problems. Our number in the shop is 772-878-5978, and we are located at 7190 South US 1 in Port St. Lucie. Again, the number is 772-878-5978. Computer problems?
You need a faster PC.
Yes, you do, and we are back. We are ready to answer your questions, ready to help you resolve your computer and technical problems as well. It's not just about computers today. A lot of people use computers, but we have people that are connecting Ring doorbells, smart cameras, smart speakers, smart televisions, smart Blu-ray players, Roku devices, Apple TV devices, Amazon Fire Sticks, gaming systems, all kinds of devices, of course, phones and tablets and all kinds of things. And this happens not only does this happen in the system, or not only does this happen in homes, but it also happens in businesses. It happens in nonprofits and professional offices, medical offices. And we can help you with all of these issues. We can help you resolve your computer problems, help you connect everything. And when you're having those glitches, like we had talked about in the last segment, when you have a situation where someone is, maybe you get an error message, maybe your computer goes to a blue screen, or you get a black screen with white writing on it. Um, Typically, we actually saw that this past week in our office. We had someone that brought in their computer. They actually told me that the gentleman told me, he said, I normally use someone else, but he's not returning my phone calls. Well, I understand. Um, we work with a lot of people. A lot of our customers have come from people that won't return their phone calls anymore, because maybe they're out of business, or maybe they're just a one man show, and they don't really respond very well when they're busy. Well, we try to always answer our phone. If we do have to, if we are with another customer and we can't answer the phone right then, we try to, we do get back with the person pretty quickly. Sometimes even via text, while they're waiting. But we actually helped this customer. He had a similar problem. His computer wasn't booting into Windows. He had a black screen and white letters were coming up, and it was saying no boot device found. What I did on that particular computer, there was actually, I opened up the computer, took the hard drive out, I backed up the customer's data just in case. We talked earlier about backing up data. It's very important. Put the drive, and I saw that the drive was good. It actually was actioning and functioning fine. So I put it back in the computer, still wasn't able to boot. So I went into what's called the BIOS setup, or in some of the more modern systems, you might see UEFI settings. And it's really, BIOS stands for Basic Input Output System. And it's just it's a firmware on the computer. It's a chip that can be updated, can be changed. Settings can be made in there. It can be updated through flash updates, and but the BIOS maintains settings, including your date, your time. It includes whether you're booting in the older computers will boot from legacy mode. Some newer computers might boot from legacy mode as well, but most newer computers boot through UEFI and are also using Secure Boot. And with this particular computer, I actually had to go into the BIOS setup. Legacy mode was enabled, and Secure Boot was turned off. So I turned legacy mode off, which immediately turned Secure Boot on. I saved the settings, rebooted the computer, and the computer booted right into Windows. The customer's battery was bad, and he picked up the computer, took it to his house, and got the same exact error that he brought it in for. So he brought it back. We showed him what was going on, showed him how to make those changes so he could get it back into the system. The issue was some computers, a lot of laptops have a coin battery that stores the power, that keeps the power for the settings of the BIOS. And if you pull that, it releases power, and the BIOS has to be reset. Well, some computers use the battery of the laptop when it's not plugged in to maintain those settings. His battery was bad, so for whatever reason, his computer was reverting to legacy, which is totally opposite of what most computers will default. Most modern computers, and this was a fairly new computer, most modern computers will default to UEFI, and they will also default to Secure Boot, and it is more secure. But sometimes we have to actually go in and turn UEFI and Secure Boot off and turn legacy mode on so we can load diagnostics. But in this case, his laptop, when it lost power, was reverting to that legacy, and and with Secure Boot off, and Secure Boot can't run in Legacy. It has to run in UEFI. So we turn that UEFI back on, turn Legacy off, turn UEFI on, and turn the Secure Boot on. Showed him how to do that. We ordered a battery so that when he, when we get the battery in, we'll be able to install that and charge it up and make sure everything's working right there. So, that'll resolve that issue for him. But that was a little bit of a tricky situation, and it's possible that the previous caller had a situation like that. But whenever you see something like this, you always want to take note. It is important to pay attention to what the white letters say, because they could give you a clue as to what's happening or what's wrong with the computer. Typically when you see white letters on there, there might be a setting in the BIOS that might be preventing it from booting automatically. And of course, we can go in and change that. Now, one thing that I said we would talk about is how to back up your data. We'll talk about this. There are various ways to do this. So what we're going to do, I'm going to launch a Windows Explorer window. I'm going to hold down my Windows key on my keyboard. Now, a lot of people, when we say Windows key, they're saying, well, what is a Windows key? Well, it's a key that looks like a 4-pane window, but it's at an angle, and that's on newer computers. If it's an older computer, it might look like a Windows flag. So it's still a 4-pane, but it's kind of waved like it was on a flag. And that was the Windows logo during a lot of Windows 7. So I'm opening up the Windows Explorer by holding down the Windows key and pressing E. You can also go down to the taskbar in Windows 10. You can click on the File Explorer. The file, it looks like a file folder on a stand. You can also, in Windows 10, click the Start button, and a few up from the Start button, and the Start button is in the lower left-hand corner of the taskbar. Unless you've moved the taskbar to another location, it's on the bottom, and above that is Documents. If you point to it, it should actually tell you what it is, and that's another way to get there. In Windows 7, if you click the Start button, you can go up to My Computer. In Windows 8, the easiest way to find this is the Windows key and E. That launches the Windows Explorer. Now, if you notice, this is almost full screen, or it might actually be full screen. It is full screen. So I'm in full screen mode. What I want to do is, first of all, I'm going to want to connect a USB device, a USB hard drive, a USB flash drive, something that's large enough to store the data that's on my computer. And again, when we talk about data, we're talking about pictures. We've had people that tell us, I don't have any data. There's nothing on there that's important to me. And we've learned over the years that people don't understand. So we just go above and beyond and try to make sure that everyone understands what data is. It's pictures, it's videos, it's pictures of the kids, pictures of your spouse, and sometimes these people aren't alive anymore. And even if they are alive and you take another picture, maybe you can be in the same exact setting, the same place, the same setting. People are going to be different. Even if you had the same clothes on, the picture would still be different. It's almost impossible to get everyone to the same place at the same time, but people look different. People change, the settings change, the lighting changes. You're never going to be able to reproduce the pictures that you currently have. So unless someone else has a copy of those, it's important that you make a backup. And we're also talking about Word documents. We're talking about Excel documents, PowerPoint documents. If you have any Access databases, if you have any publisher files, if you have any email, maybe you use Outlook or another email program, and you have email, an actual Outlook file that has your emails on it, your contacts, that is data. We're also talking about PDF documents, which could be your tax returns. It could be W-2 forms or W-4 forms or 1099s. All of those, your statements from your mortgage company. All of those, your bank statements that come in PDF, that is data. So we want to back that data up. Now, so I'm going to just show you, give you an example of how to do this. I'll verbally describe this for those listening on the radio, but know that we're streaming this live to Facebook and YouTube. You can go to either our Facebook page or our YouTube channel. If you're not able to go there right now, if you're driving on the road or doing other things, you can't do it right now, that's understandable. These videos are going to be up there. They're going to be up there this week, next week, the week after that. You'll be able to go and watch this and see how to do this. And we have links for our Facebook page and our YouTube channel on our website at fasterpc.com. But if your File Explorer opens up full screen as mine did, I'm going to click on the Restore Down button. That's to the left of the X, which closes the window, and to the right of the minimize button or the minus sign, and that's going to make this smaller. Now you see that mine made it maybe a little bit smaller than what I want, but I'm going to make this about half the screen, and then I'm going to open up another window. I'm going to hold down the Windows key again and press E. That's going to open up another window the same size, and I'm clicking on the top bar, and I'm going to drag this over to the right so that it could be the right or it could be the left. It doesn't matter. You just want the windows to be side by side, or you can have it up and down, but really side by side is probably a better format because it gives you more room to work with. So what we're going to do on the left side, and again, we could swap sides. It doesn't matter. I'm going to click on this PC on both sides actually, and I'm going to click on my C drive, which is your primary hard drive in most cases. And then I'm going to click on the extra, maybe it's a USB drive, or you have a USB hard drive, or you have a flash drive that you're backing up data to. I'm going to open that up, and I'm actually going to click, I have a backup folder already. Now, if I didn't have a backup folder, what I could do actually is there's a new folder button. I can actually click on that new folder button. Or if I maximize this, get out to a blank spot, I can right click, and that brings up a pop-up menu. Go over to New, and then over and up to Folder. And I click there, and that would create a new folder. I don't need to do that because, again, I already have a backup folder. So I'll go into that backup folder. And then we're going to navigate on the C drive. We're going to navigate to Users. If you're using Windows XP, it would be Documents and Settings, but most people, from Vista 7, 8, 8.1, and all the versions of 10, all the versions of 11, Microsoft switched it to Users. Look for your user profile, and then you're going to have actually Desktop. You're going to have Documents. You're going to have Downloads. You're going to have Favorites. You're going to have Videos, Pictures. What we're going to do is just click on these, hold down the Control key. There's Contacts also. So I'm just clicking on these, holding down the Control key. I've got Music. You don't really need to back up OneDrive or Dropbox if you have any of those. Those are in the cloud. So I just selected several of these. I selected from Contacts, Desktop, Documents, Downloads, Favorites, Music, Pictures, Video. They're all highlighted blue. I'm going to right click on those, hold down the right mouse button, drag over to the left or to the right, to the other window, let go. It's going to ask me if I want to cut, copy, or paste. I'm going to copy, and it's going to copy those over to my external drive, which is making a backup.
You're listening to a Faster PC radio heard on this station every Saturday in the 10 o'clock hour. We're going to take a quick break, but we'll be right back for the final segment of today's show. Listen, if you want to get your computer questions answered and you haven't called in, now's your opportunity. In fact, this is your last opportunity coming up. 772-340-1590. 772-340-1590. You can also head over to our Facebook page, and you can actually, from the Facebook page, you can type your computer questions into the comment section of the live video, and we'll cover them on today's show. But you know what? You've got to get over there right now, or give us a call, 772-340-1590, so we can answer your computer questions.
Computer problems? You need a faster PC.
This is Brian Longworth, host of A Faster PC Radio, where we answer your computer questions for free every Saturday from 10 to 11 a.m. But it gets even better than that.
Now, wait a minute. How could it possibly get any better than that?
Yes, Cliff. A Faster PC has technicians standing by every Saturday ready to work on your computer.
Wait a minute. Technicians standing by on a Saturday?
Well, Cliff, A Faster PC has technicians standing by Monday through Friday for standard and emergency service, both in-shop and on-site. That means you can bring your computer to A Faster PC, or A Faster PC can come to you. And if you need computer service in a hurry, we offer emergency service both in-shop and on-site. We can handle anything from software installs, viruses, spyware, to multi-site VPN networking. Computer problems?
You need a faster PC.
A Faster PC, conveniently located at 7186 South US 1, Port St. Lucie, and on the web at afasterpc.com. For more information, call 878-5978. 878-5978. Computer problems? You need a Faster PC.
A faster PC has been here, and as Florida begins to open for business,
The faster PC.
will remain open to repair computers 9 to 5 Monday through Friday and 9 to 2 Saturdays. We offer curbside drop-off and pickup and on-site service where a faster PC can come to you. And we can fix many computer problems remotely without requiring any in-person contact. A faster PC is also working to help our customers set up remote access so that employees can continue to work and be productive from home. Computer problems?
You need a faster PC.
A faster PC is conveniently located at 7190 South US 1 next to the new Dollar General in Port St. Lucie, and on the web at
www.afasterpc.com.
that's www.afasterpc.com. For more information, call 878-5978. Again, that's 772-878-5978. Even in times like these, when you have computer problems,
You need a faster PC.
welcome back to A Faster PC Radio. This is the last segment of today's show. We'd love to answer your computer questions, but if you don't call, we can't answer. Give us a call. The number to have your computer question answered is 772-340-1590, 772-340-1590, or you can hop on over to our Facebook page, A Faster PC, and actually from there, you can type your question into the comment section. So again, just a few more minutes to answer your questions. We did want to remind you also that not only can you ask your questions at the Facebook page or by calling 772-340-1590, but you can also watch the video as well. So some of the questions that I'm answering, as I answer those questions, I'll be able actually to show you the steps that you go through to resolve computer problems. And if you're not where you can watch it right now, that's fine. You can watch it at your convenience shortly after the show's over. It'll be up there on our Facebook page. You can get there one of two ways. Either go to our website, afasterpc.com. We have a link that says listen to A Faster PC Radio. If you click on that, it'll take you to our Facebook page, or go to Facebook and search for A Faster PC. We also wanted to remind you that in the shop, we have technicians standing by today to work on computers and resolve computer problems. We're at 7190 South US 1, and our number in the office is 772-878-5978. And of course, we're here to answer your questions. Well, your computer questions, and we could answer other questions, but we're here specifically to answer computer questions. Computer problems? You need a faster PC. That's right, you do. We are back. We're ready to answer your questions, ready to help you resolve your computer problems.
Not only did he do his job, but he did his job while getting us a win. And that's what's exciting. That's what I'm seeing him do right now. Not only that, it doesn't add up in the stat sheet, but I'm seeing him lead and take on responsibilities at the right time. And so to see him grow as quickly as he has in this short amount of time, especially with the work that he put in.
Let me just mute that. Yeah. So accidentally clicked on a link. It's okay. Can you hear me? You got me okay? You got me, Cliff?
Okay. He
you
clicked a
me?
button.
Let me see.
And
Am I muted?
we're not hearing anything, so
Uh-oh.
stand by. I think he's about to resolve it. He knows what's
Yeah,
happening
can
here.
you hear me,
I
Cliff?
think I hear him reconnecting now.
Yeah, let's see here. My audio is coming through good here. So let me just check Skype. We lost audio with the studio.
Okay,
I don't know
still
if
not reconnected yet.
yeah,
Please stand
Cliff,
by.
we're Cliff, my audio is coming through. Is it coming through to WCNO? Boy, this we had an issue with audio a little bit earlier. Let me know if my audio.
All right, still no
So my audio is coming
no
through over
Brian
there.
here.
Is it coming through on
let me see if
WCNO?
I can try to raise him.
Can you hear me at CNO?
His audio is coming through on his side, but it's not coming through on this side
Yeah,
for some reason.
we had some issues earlier, but I did want to just continue for those that are watching on the live stream, and hopefully we can get over. In fact, let me see if I can call. I'll call in over to WPSL so we can get that going on over there.
All right, we're
So
still trying to connect to
okay,
Brian.
so we don't have it. Let's
I'm going
go ahead and
to reconnect the
disconnect.
Skype real quickly.
We're going to disconnect
Okay,
and
so see if we
reconnect Skype. So okay. So then, well, that's some issues today. We'll be back with the show here in just a second.
I think we have you,
Okay.
Brian. I think
Yeah.
you're there.
Some issues today with Skype. I don't know. That's not usual, but
I had to restart it.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had to reconnect. So boy, it stayed for a while. We had problems in that first segment, and then, but thankfully we're back. We are here ready to answer your questions, ready to help you resolve your computer and technology problems as well. And sometimes even IT companies have little glitches like with Skype like we just had there. But one thing that we wanted to just go over as we were going over in the last segment is how to make a backup of your data, and we'll switch back over and we'll talk about this again. So what we showed in the last segment was how to manually make a backup of your data. And on my computer, I actually don't put a lot of data in these folders that I backed up. Most of my data goes into different folders. In fact, I'm using Microsoft OneDrive for a lot of my data now, and we can help you get OneDrive. I mean it's a great way to back up because they give you 5 gigabytes of data for free, which is enough for some people. But if you need more than that, you can pay extra for additional, or you can also subscribe to Microsoft 365 Personal, which is for one personal computer, not for business use. Then they also have Home, which is for one home, up to 5 computers, not for business use. And then they have a business plan. And with each of those, you get a terabyte, which is 1,000 gigabytes of cloud storage. And with the business plans, you get with all of the plans, you get their Microsoft Office suite. And with the business, you get some additional Microsoft software in there as well. And you get in addition to that, you get Skype, Skype for Business, and you get Teams, where you can have, at least with the business version, you can have meetings with up to 300 people, and SharePoint, where you can securely share your data, and you can move your profile data into that OneDrive, and it's backed up in the cloud. If your computer is hit with a missile, I mean that's extreme. It's probably not going to be hit with a missile, unless you're in over in Ukraine or someplace like that. Thankfully, so far in America, we've been safe from that type of threat. But worst case scenario, we have had customers that their computer and their backup was stolen because they were in the same location. We've had customers that their computer and their backup was destroyed by fire because they were in the same location, or by sabotage because someone, maybe an employee, got mad. It even happens in homes where one person gets mad at the other person and might do something to malicious. You don't want that, but you want to protect. You want to protect. Also, if your backup is connected to your computer and you're backing up your data, and you're tricked into opening up a file that launches a script that starts encrypting your data, you're in trouble. If your backup is connected to the computer at the time, your backup is most likely going to be corrupted or deleted or encrypted. And so you want to protect against all of that. Cloud storage can help you protect if it has redundancy. And what I mean by redundancy, I mean like file variation. So if you make a change to a file, you have access to the previous version, which also helps correct and helps protect you from errors that you might make, which happen. I mean, I make errors in files sometimes. Maybe you accidentally selected a whole bunch and then you deleted part of your file, and maybe this is a term paper, or maybe it's a big document you're working on for a presentation for work or for school or for church or something like that. You want to be able to go back to a previous version and undo the error that you just made. Well, with cloud storage with redundancy, you're going to be able to do that, where you can go back to the previous version or the version before that. If you have a CryptoLocker attack, you can go back to prior to the encryption, because typically what we're seeing with CryptoLocker, we're seeing that the data a week ago was encrypted as well. So you want to go back prior to that. And another thing that you want to protect against is you want to protect against getting busy and just forgetting to make the backup, because what I showed in the last segment is dependent on you making the backup. But we're human, and things get busy, we forget, we don't do it, and then if you have a problem, boy, you really have a problem. And at that point, if you haven't made a backup, you're going to be looking at sending the drive out to a data recovery facility and paying maybe close to $1,000, $500 to $1,200 or so to recover your data. That can all be avoided by backing up. You're never going to be, you're never going to say, "Well, I really wish I hadn't made that backup." I've never heard anyone say that, but I have heard people say, "Well, I really wish I made a backup," because sometimes we have a backup, but it's from like 3 months ago. Well, 3 months ago, there's probably a lot that's changed in the last 3 months. So also, we also have cloud storage above and beyond OneDrive. In fact, we have backups for OneDrive, because the data in OneDrive is only stored for 30 days. And we have backups that can restore it for indefinitely if you want it, which, if you're in the medical field, you're required by law to keep your data for HIPAA. Under HIPAA law, you're required to keep certain data for 6 years, and for malpractice, you're required to keep data for 7 years. So we have solutions that can help with that, and we have full system backups that we can actually employ and make, and where your computer actually will automatically back up every change that you make in the system, and we can actually restore that back to its previous, back to a previous date. If you have a hard drive that fails, or you have a Windows update that attempts to install, and there's a glitch in the process, and your computer doesn't boot into Windows. If you have a situation where you have theft or fire or sabotage or ransomware, CryptoLocker and attack, you're going to have a situation where you're able to go back and restore all of your data, and not just your data, but also your entire operating system. So we have solutions for that. We have managed backups. We have also unmanaged backups. So we'll help you with that, and help you resolve. We can help you resolve those issues, and make sure that you have a good solid backup of your data. Make sure that your data is safe and secure. And this is something that we help our customers here at a Faster PC to protect, and we want to be able to be proactive. Um, Another thing we talked about recently was making sure if you have BitLocker turned on your computer. And what BitLocker is, it's encryption that protects your computer, so that if your computer's stolen, someone pulls that drive out, tries to connect it to another computer, they won't be able to access it without the BitLocker key. The problem is you won't be able to access it without the BitLocker key either, and many people don't even know that they have a BitLocker key or know what that is. So this is something that we actually have software, our remote support software. Actually, one of our remote support software, we have two different remote support softwares that agents that we use on systems, and one of those actually recently started backing up BitLocker keys, and for one of our customers, it saved his bacon, or rather saved his data, because his data was such that we needed to actually we needed his BitLocker key to recover his system and to get his system back up where we didn't have to totally wipe it out and get rid of all of his data. We were able, because we had done remote support on his computer, we were able to retrieve his BitLocker key. Now, a lot of times BitLocker keys are in a Microsoft account, but sometimes people, because Microsoft really prompts you to create an account, if you don't have one, and if you do have one but don't know the password to it, they'll prompt you to create a new account. So when you first boot up your computer, a lot of people, they create these accounts, they don't know the username, they don't know the password, and they have a situation where they need it down the road, they have no way of getting into it. So we here at a Faster PC have ways that we can help back up that encryption key, that BitLocker key, so that you don't lose data. And we can help you with implementing any of the backup solutions that we talked about today. Our number is 772-878-5978, 772-878-5978. And we're coming to the end of today's show, but if you've missed any part of this show, or just want to listen to it again or watch it again, because you can do that at our Facebook page and YouTube channel. You can not only hear the show, but also see the show. And when we've described and shown you how to resolve computer problems, you can actually see that and watch it over and over again at our Facebook page or our YouTube channel. You can get there by going to our website at fasterpc.com and clicking on the links. We're open today until 2 p.m. Monday through Friday, we're open from 9 to 5. And next Saturday, we'll be open from 9 to 2. We want to invite you to listen to our church radio show tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. here on WPSL. The title to tomorrow's sermon is, What Role Should the Government Play in Natural Disaster Relief? Part 6. You can listen to other sermons on our church website, covenanttabernacle.com, or our church Facebook page, Covenant Tabernacle World Outreach Center. You can find a Faster PC's Facebook page and YouTube channel by searching for a Faster PC on Facebook and YouTube, or by going to our website and clicking on the links. While there, you can actually watch the show, not only hear the show, but also watch the show and see the steps that we go through to actually resolve computer problems. A Faster PC is conveniently located at 7190 South US 1 on the east side of US 1, just north of Rio Mar. We're also on the web at www.afasterpc.com. Again, that's afasterpc.com. And you can reach us at 772-878-5978. Again, 772-878-5978. Computer problems?
You need a Faster PC.
The election is over. Hopefully you researched what God says about the issues, where the candidates stand on the issues, and voted according to biblical values. Now we need to trust God and pray that His kingdom would come, that His will would be done on earth as it is in heaven, and allow God to work through you to help make this happen. Join me in praying for our cities, counties, states, and nation.
You're listening to WSTU Stewart.